Welcome, and thank you for joining this Velocity AI course. This course is designed specifically for small and medium-sized businesses that want practical results from AI, not hype, jargon, or theory. You don't need a technical background. You don't need to be good with computers. You just need to be open to working smarter. Over the next few modules, you'll learn how tools like ChatGPT can save you time, reduce admin, and improve decision-making, starting immediately. Before we get started, let's take 2 minutes to walk through exactly what we'll cover in Module 1. This module is designed to give you clarity and confidence, not overwhelm. Everything here builds a foundation you'll use throughout the rest of the course. First, we'll clearly define what ChatGPT is and what it isn't. This helps remove unrealistic expectations and confusion, which is where most people get stuck. Next, we'll look at how real businesses are actually using ChatGPT today. Not theory, not future ideas, but practical examples you can relate to immediately. We'll then introduce Velocity AI rule number 1, the single mindset shift that makes ChatGPT useful in a business context. This rule alone dramatically improves results and reduces frustration. After that, we'll walk through real small business use cases, including how teams save hours each week using ChatGPT for everyday tasks like emails, documents, and summaries. You'll also see copy and paste prompts, starting with beginner examples and progressing to more advanced role-based prompts you can reuse again and again. We'll then guide you through a same-day quick win so you can apply what you've learned immediately, in under 5 minutes. Finally, we'll cover common mistakes and how to avoid them, so you start using ChatGPT confidently and consistently. By the end of this module, you won't just understand ChatGPT. You'll know exactly how to start using it in your business today. When you're ready, let's begin with the fundamentals.
If you're a business owner, manager, or team lead who's heard about ChatGPT but isn't sure how it fits into real, day-to-day business work, you're in exactly the right place. This is not a technical course. There's no coding, no jargon. Instead, we're going to focus on practical understanding, what ChatGPT actually does, why so many businesses struggle to get value from it, and how you can start saving time immediately. By the end of this module, you should feel confident using ChatGPT as a business support tool, not an experiment or novelty. This module is designed for anyone who feels slightly unsure about AI. Maybe you've logged into ChatGPT, typed a question and thought, that answer isn't very helpful. Or maybe you haven't used it at all because you're worried about wasting time or looking foolish. Many business owners assume everyone else has already figured this out. The truth is, most haven't. Across small and medium-sized businesses, we consistently see the same pattern: curiosity mixed with hesitation. This module removes that hesitation by giving you a simple mental model you can use every day, whether you're writing emails, reviewing documents, or thinking through decisions.
Let's talk about the real business problem here. Most SMBs are not short on ideas. They're short on time. Admin, emails, documentation, policies, proposals, these things quietly consume hours every week. AI tools like ChatGPT were built to reduce that load. But when used incorrectly, they create more frustration than value. The most common issues we see are vague questions, unclear goals, and unrealistic expectations. Businesses don't fail with ChatGPT because it's bad. They fail because they don't know how to communicate with it properly. Fix that, and the value becomes obvious very quickly.
Let's reset expectations. ChatGPT is not Google. It doesn't search the internet in real time. It's also not a replacement for your expertise, your judgment, or your experience. What ChatGPT is a language tool that helps you think, write, summarize, and explain things faster. Think about how much of your working week involves words, emails, documents, instructions, notes, explanations. ChatGPT helps with those tasks, but only when you tell it what role it's playing and what outcome you want. This distinction is critical, and it leads us to the most important rule in the Velocity AI approach.
Here is Velocity AI rule number 1. ChatGPT works best when you treat it like a junior team member. A junior team member can be extremely helpful, but only if you're clear. If you say, "Do this," without context, they'll guess. If you explain the situation, the goal, and what good looks like, the quality improves dramatically. ChatGPT works the same way. When you provide your role, the business context, the outcome you want, the output becomes more accurate, more relevant, and far more useful. This single mindset shift unlocks almost all of ChatGPT's value for SMBs.
Let's ground this in reality. A 12-person service business we worked with used ChatGPT in 3 simple ways. First, drafting customer emails. Instead of writing from scratch, they asked ChatGPT to create a first draft in a professional, friendly tone. Second, rewriting internal policies. Their policies were technically correct, but hard to read. ChatGPT rewrote them in plain English. Third, summarizing supplier contracts. Instead of reading every page, they asked ChatGPT to summarize key risks, costs, and obligations. No automation, no integrations, just better use of an existing tool. The time saved added up to 5 to 7 hours every week. Time reinvested into customers and growth.
Let's pause and do a short exercise. Think about one task you did last week that involved writing or reviewing information. It could be an email, a document, meeting notes, or a proposal. Now ask yourself, if I gave this task to a junior team member, what instructions would I give them? That answer, those instructions, are exactly what ChatGPT needs from you. This exercise alone will dramatically improve how you use AI.
Let's look at 3 prompts: beginner, improved, and advanced. Beginner. Explain ChatGPT in simple terms for a small business owner. This is a confidence-building prompt. Improved. Explain how ChatGPT can help a small business save time and money with real examples. Notice how we've added a business outcome. Advanced. Act as a business efficiency expert. Explain how a 10-person business could use ChatGPT daily to reduce admin and improve decisions. This prompt assigns a role, a business size, and a goal, which leads to far stronger answers.
Here's your same-day quick win. Take one email or document you've already sent this week. Ask ChatGPT to rewrite it more clearly, more professionally, or more concisely. Then refine the output once. This should take less than 5 minutes, and it immediately demonstrates real value. Small wins build confidence quickly.
Let's finish by addressing the most common mistakes. First, vague questions. If your input is unclear, your output will be too. Second, treating ChatGPT like Google. It's not a search engine, it's a collaborator. Third, expecting perfection on the first answer. The best results come from short back-and-forth refinement, just like working with a real person.
If this module already saved you time, even in small ways, that's important. Because once you understand how to communicate clearly with AI, automation becomes the natural next step. Automation doesn't replace thinking, it leverages it massively. In the next module, we'll build on this foundation and show you how to identify the best tasks in your business to delegate to AI, safely and effectively. When you're ready, continue to Module 2.